Alright, we're apparently live.
Apparently.
Greetings, I guess? Quick, to the phones. We shall check to see if it works. The reason we say this is because,
Shit's been fucky.
yeah, we got a very strange verification thing. But hello, everyone. I am Lev. If you don't know that, what the hell are you doing here? I am joined by Feelgood. We shall see right now if I am... Oh, yeah, I'm live. I am joined... Ooh, that is a beautiful sound of a late 2000s audio. We are just going to talk to shit and talk to you shits. Because you're all shit. And I love you. Except for you. And you. And you. And you. Alright, maybe all was a bit of a strong word.
All is definitely a strong word at times like this.
Anyway, how you doing there? Feel good?
Yeah, same shit, different day.
Fantastic. By fantastic, I mean existential dread. Just gonna go and at everyone here. We did this literally live because YouTube just asked me for verification, and frankly, I'm too drunk to remember all my codes. I've got to go and rooting around for them. So, no, I'm just gonna go and circumnavigate it. Next to no real, like, thumbnail, anything. So I'm just chilling, and now we are live. Anyway, if you're wondering what we got up to, it was lashing rain, really big storm, right?
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. I didn't really want to walk out the door half of it.
Well, you shouldn't have. You should have given me a call and said you can't do it.
I didn't want to sit in my house for the next 24 hours.
Yeah, this is when the firebombing starts. Anyway, as for me, there was zero firebombing. I was expecting you to show up, but also I didn't do a drinking stream yesterday. I thought I'd do a drinking stream today, so it works out. I did Final Fantasy yesterday, which was fun.
Yeah, I stuck my nose in and take a look.
Yeah, I got some good traction. Now today all we did was eat pizza and have a pint.
We just sat and talked shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we watched JonTron. And I introduced her to Garzy's Wing. Not just Garzy's Wing, but the old Spoony Bennett review of Garzy's Wing for like 17 years ago and change.
Yeah, they really didn't know shit about where the internet culture was going.
It was
kind
a
of impressive.
different time.
Very different.
Very different. But yeah, we are just here. We will talk to chat and we will watch things. And you guys can join in as we watch. Have you thought about joining in? No, of course not.
Because there's nobody here.
Well, there won't be for a while yet. And when they do, it's going to be like 2 people. that's like, you know.
I don't expect more than that.
Yeah. And that's pushing it. Like, so long as I know we're up in a boot, but it'll also help if I continue on chilling. So to that end,
Well, the Discord.
I did some of the Discord. If you've got like a Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever, are you on Blue Sky or?
I've been meaning to start up Blue Sky, but
I got mine. I'm very happy with it. I heard someone say it's old school Tumblr.
Is it filled with porn?
So I've noticed an increase of porn. So yeah, kinda.
This might be worth subscribing to based on the strength of that.
Go on.
I'm not going to set it up immediately in the moment, but yeah, I probably will when I get home.
How thirst posting are there? Well, there's thirst posting and there's a lot of thirst posting. And then there's also thirst posting. So yes. There's I think 30 million people there right now. So the crowds are grown.
Oh, hello, Troy.
Hey Troy, good to see you. How's this for some old school layout? Remember when this was my channel? I remember. Back when I had no idea how to move the shit around the screen and everything. I'm just chilling now. Hope you've been doing well. I hear you had some bad storms too. Make sure, obviously a very important one. Yeah, right here. We'll watch some videos in a second. I think it's only fair that we cobes it up at least once. There we are. Get it out of your system now. There's no going back. Once our king shows up.
Isn't it totally irresponsible to watch this while you're at work? We're not complaining. We're welcome here, but it's just kind of irresponsible.
He's put me on in the background while he's tossed the salad. Literally, like that's his job. No, he works at a greenhouse, lettuce. So tossing the salad.
Wouldn't it be more picking the salad and making sure the water moisture?
Yeah, Troy, you gotta actually show us how it's like a how it's made episode where you just because he's got like a TikTok and shit.
It'd be pretty cool to see. Like I've never actually seen a greenhouse salad sort of thing where
they look huge from the videos of it. They look massive. These things.
Yeah, they do. But you got to bear in mind some of them cover like acres and hectares and hectares and hectares. And like if you look at it from space and stuff, or from a satellite, it's got like this patchwork of stuff. It's interesting. But I'd love to know what was going on inside it. All I can see it is the roof. Yeah, second wind.
Let's see. First things first. Let's see if he's put out out here. That's
no more tears.
No more tears.
No more tears.
Cobra respects women.
No, he doesn't.
No more tears. Oh, Jessica's gonna be included. What you want?
Dealer's choice. It's all shit show to me.
It's all shit all the time. I'm the harvest room right now, riding down the lettuce weights, trying to use the voice to text unsuccessfully. We see an example there of the unsuccessful element of it for sure.
Yeah. You shouldn't be writing the salad room.
Yeah, I mean, let them add their own Caesar sauce, okay?
No one likes pre-made mayonnaise.
Yeah, exactly. Except for this dude, because he's got a cum puddle.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Yeah, the cum puddle. Alright, because Jessica mentioned it. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, she's dressing up like him. Oh, ex-girlfriend dressing up like... Oh, no.
Put your boy King Cobra back at it with another
no. Now, for this has to go off, I'm afraid. So, yeah, unfortunately, you get to hear Cobes. We've been listening to the stuff off this, but that has to go away now.
Yeah, the pill has to shut up, so I have to hear it in the same rate as you guys.
Yep. Of course, it also helps if I listen to it, with the actual being able to hear it myself.
Yeah, that'd be wise.
That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? So, where's the audio? It should do it. Okay. There we are.
There, I've got 3-second latency. So.
Cobb's getting drunk? I've never heard of such a thing.
As far as the burrito goes,
I can actually hear it out of your headphones.
Oh, perfect! Because they're partly like they're like if I do it like this, you can't hear them, right?
Like I don't see your Aussie knuckles.
No, I can still hear them.
And two, it's like you're just saying this crap because you're bitter about the breakup. Her obsession with me is cute, but she'll never get closure for the breakup, and it's keep pissing her off. So she's gonna say anything she can.
Wow, this is some narcissistic shit right there.
And be like, whoa, and it's like, no. Don't
yeah, I agree. She does often go. Blah!
Yeah, happy birthday, Ozzy. I wasn't gonna go live today.
You go live every hour of every day.
Like Jessica's just doing this crap to fucking get a reaction.
Well, congratulations. He thinks his hair is good.
He thinks he has good hair. He looks like fucking Bill Bailey with less hair. And Bill Bailey is bald now.
Bill Bailey's been bald for a long time.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, from the Part Troll era. He looks like the Part Troll era Bill Bailey.
Tinsel Worm era fucking Bill Bailey.
I actually saw that live.
Nice.
It was good live.
Saw Dylan Moran live on Vicker Street. I forget which show he was doing.
I just got tickets for Tinsel Worm when I was like 19 or something, and it was fucking beautiful.
Key of evil. Key of evil.
Oh my god. He was in the Abbey in Dublin.
Look how much joy he's having with alcohol.
We're not really one to talk.
No, but we're getting joy out of it.
That's true. We're actually having fun.
Oh, this is a Four Loko I've never tried before. Four Loko Black.
And just like, you don't beat your little meat because you can't even reach it.
Oh shit! Fucking shit throw! I'm like,
We're gonna do it. Regardless.
Then we're gonna hit that Jack Daniels with some champagne because I'm bougie like that.
I'm bougie. That champagne
it's evil. It's cursed. It's cursed. He's cursed it by mixing with Jack Daniels.
and hard apple cider.
Apparently, just they have to cold hard apple cider.
You could see that bald spot from orbit.
What bald spot? His head? His head is
Hair spot. You can see that hair spot from orbit.
Yeah, like he just had hair around here. He doesn't have hair here. There's no hair here. He's got like 3 strands across
I feel
the
like
front.
druids should come out and praise the solstice around his scalp, like little tiny druids.
Just tiny druids on his head. Oh my god, it's a weird mental image. You both have mental problems, mate.
Wow.
You can't talk about
Can
it.
you believe that she never came on my podcast? Not even once. Wow, well, she really showed me. I don't trust anyone who's after my Joshy. That's what she told me.
And the pair of them are fucking mutants.
Yeah, they were perfect for each other.
No, they were a perfect train wreck for each other.
Exactly. He cannot work well with other people. Ozzy Osbourne's birthday, on par with the fucking Ramadan or Tet. You know, like, N7 Day has more of an impact to most people than fucking Ozzy's birthday. Alright?
I like Ozzy Osbourne, but I wouldn't even remember when his fucking birthday is. Like,
Combs has it like the medieval peasants would have Easter. His entire year is based around it.
what a fucking goblin. Actually, no.
Boglum.
Boglin, yeah. Goblin is insulting to goblins. Calling that a goblin.
Hey, we're a bunch of boglins. Me and our friends are trying to hide out. Blah.
And I want my favorite Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt too for the occasion.
The only one I have.
One of these sweat stains.
He's worn a t-shirt on stream every day for a month. Sleeping in it. After showering, putting it back on.
Anyways, we have to play Ozzy. It's his birthday.
Going out.
Can't forget.
The effort to be that level of lazy is more effort than getting a new shirt.
Yeah, like, also, I'm amazed he doesn't get himself some sort of weird disease from doing that.
He does. He's covered in like scabs and like weird flakes.
Bed sores.
You sold the Buggerito, right?
Yeah, I still have nightmares about the bug.
Yeah. Remember, it was trolls putting it in computers afterwards.
On his own channel? How did the trolls get access to his own channel?
Did I ever show you the footage of him in his old apartment, so drunk off his head that at like 5 in the morning the police calls for their 3rd wellness check and he doesn't remember what day it is? And he gets up to answer the door and his head butts the camera and he falls back down.
Oh, that's something I gotta see in my nightmares.
She has told us so much horror. By the way, if you're wondering why we're looking over here, I've got the big screen set up for having Feelgood over, and we have the TV here, so we're looking at this. Camera's here, that's there.
I feel sorry for Ozzy Osbourne because his first daughter's name is Jessica. I'm like,
Oh, you got those connections back to you. Everything.
I feel sorry
Everything's
for
back
Ozzy
to you.
Osbourne because you think he's the Messiah.
I really want to know if Ozzy has even heard of Cobes.
Of course he hasn't fucking heard of Cobes. He's not on the He's not on YouTube.
Is that the one the lawyers aren't meant to talk about?
That's what the lawyers kept telling me not to talk to when he
Sharon, aren't you the one that has his underwear that he sent us?
quit fucking encouraging her delusional bullshit. You people are fucking disgusting. If Jessica Boyle was more sane of mind, you'd be bold.
He would know all about disgusting, wouldn't he?
He went after before knowing Cobes, she went after Jessica, Eugenia Cooney, and Chantel, who is Foodie Beauty. And if you don't know who Foodie Beauty is, she's the opposite of Eugenia Cooney. She's one of the feeder girls. So morbidly obese, fupas. Fupa.
Okay.
Alright. Well, was that ever up to debate? I don't think Bjork drinks alcohol. I think she drinks like spring waters from volcanoes that somehow magically bubble in her hand.
Yeah, but Bjork is absolutely batshit. Wasn't she the same one who started off life working in a fish factory?
Yeah, she also attacked that guy at the airport.
Yeah.
Or did you ever see the footage of her explaining the inside of a TV?
No, but now I kind of want to see that shit.
Alright, fine, because you're a guest. We can.
She has no clue about it. We can go back to whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah. So this is from this was recorded 17 years ago, but it's actually like a much older one. And she was scared of televisions because she was lied to about them, and the only way for her to figure it out is see how they were made. So she breaks them down and remakes them.
Hello, it is Christmas time, and I'm sitting here by my TV. I've been watching it very much lately because I'm...
Troy, Eugenia Cooney inspired me to eat cake and eat ice cream. Good!
Yeah?
Good!
More power to you?
You don't want Chantel to inspire you to do those things, because that's going in the wrong direction, the opposite direction. But, yeah, Eugenie is not a Keenie. Don't be Keenie for Eugenie.
On a holiday, and I've been seeing all those programs about all sorts of things, about Icelandics being very happy about Christmas, very gay, and also very serious and spiritual, and also seeing Icelandic comic people making jokes, which they are very good at. But now I'm curious. I've switched the TV off, and now I want to see how it operates, how it can put me into all those weird situations. So it's about
Do
time.
not take it apart. This is a terrible choice. This is how you make it explode. Oh.
We were getting some feedback.
How sensitive is your microphone?
You'd be surprised. That phone is a beast of a thing.
This is what it looks like. Look at this. This looks like a city, like a little model
city.
of a city. And all the houses which are here,
lived there.
and
No, it's
streets.
too quiet for me to hear
This
about
is
all of it.
maybe an elevator.
I know what Bjork sounds
there.
like.
And here are all the wires. These wires. They really take care of all the electrons when they come through here.
Electrons. They take care of all the
They are
electrons.
powerful enough to get all the way through here. I read
It's like a
that in a
5-year-old trying to
Danish
explain
book
how a train works.
this morning.
Where all the angels live in
Beautiful
Lanzarote.
television has put me, like I said before.
Unless you're
in all
Irish,
sorts
you
of
won't get that
situations.
reference.
I remember
It's kinda
being very
uniquely
scared
Irish.
to it because an Icelandic poet told me that not like in cinemas where the thing that throws the picture from it just sends lights on the screen, but this is different. This is millions and millions of little screens who send a light on you.
Is she
Some sort
describing
of
the different fucking cells with
electrical
CRT
light.
TV
I'm not
mini
really sure.
screens.
But because there's so many.
Through a language that isn't
In
naturally
fact,
her
you're
own.
watching very, very many frames when you're watching TV.
From a conversation she
your
had
head is
with
very
a
busy all the
Icelandic
time
poet.
to
Who probably knew
calculate
no more
and
about
put
how
it all
TVs work
together
than she
into
did.
one picture. And then
That's what
because
she's
you're
trying to
so busy
correct.
doing
She
that,
was
you
terrified
don't
of
watch
TV
very
because of
carefully
him.
What
And
the
now
program
she's
that
like
you're
trying
watching is
to
really about. So you
show that
become
it's safe.
hypnotized.
You're
So all
hypnotized.
that's on TV, it just goes directly into your brain, and you stop judging if it's right or not. So you just swallow and swallow. This is what an Icelandic poet told me once, and I became so scared to television that I always got headaches when I watched it. But then later on, when I got my Danish book on television, I stopped being afraid because I read the truth, and that's the scientific truth, which is much better. You shouldn't let poets lie to you.
This is some vaporwave shit.
Like everything about Bjork has always been kind of vaporwave, and just the way she addresses herself. She kind of just.
I liked her in the Northman, where she's like the Azure sage. She's like a witch, and she comes out in like just this bizarre headdress.
So in other words, she didn't actually dress up. They just kind of.
They dressed her down.
They took the weird sort of flashy Technicolor screen jacket she wears from time to time off. Yeah, this is her dress down.
Yeah. Obviously, we gotta skip on ahead for copyright.
Yeah, we don't need like.
We don't need the audio even.
Well, we just want to see how she came across. Yeah, this is definitely her dress down.
Yeah.
Like, there's no bright colors.
This was a good film.
The Norseman.
Yeah.
I think I watched it at some point. Yeah, I think I did.
I like how they didn't hide from the fact that that like Viking bad, and they burned the town down, and it was a good thing they put all the weak and elderly people into the big barn and set it on fire. It's considered a positive. Good. Because that's what they did.
Yeah, the Vikings were genuinely evil people.
They not by their standards though. That's the key. Our standards, yes. Their standards, no.
Well, I mean, look at how many people they burned down for fucking Christian books that had gold.
Yeah, you needed to do, but they would say, why did they have to get into such a?
Why did they have to have such valuable books?
Well, I would think more lines of why were they being so annoying and not just give us their damn gold.
That's true.
Like, oh, here we go.
No, I know this is gonna.
Yo, fuck sickos, fuck the trolls, long live Ozzy, and yeah.
Hey, think about this to know it'll be bad.
Because Cobb's in it.
Yeah.
Very wise.
Well, if there was a human version of a train wreck.
Man, I haven't had a dip of chew in a hot minute.
Chew? You mean Chaw? Copenhagen.
Actually chew tobacco.
Yeah, he's. Why does he his teeth are so bad? He has gingivitis. This is why one reason his mouth looks so bizarre.
You mean the completely weird swollen right?
Yeah, the way he has a gourd hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one reason he keeps his beard so big, because it shows it less pronounced. But I think it frames his big chunky cheeks, because he's got a lot fatter over the years, because he doesn't even go outside. DoorDash. Yes, Queen Slay. I want to shave her bald so bad.
Might actually look better bald.
I want to shave even his eyebrows, even his eyelashes, all of it gone, everything.
He might be a little sick, make him cleaner. That's a guarantee.
Oh,
The
I
close up of the bald spot.
Ain't it beautiful? Look at it.
You can see that shine from space.
Oh,
God, the sweat and the fucking grease.
I've seen breaching moments that look less
nasty.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He can't handle his jaw.
Human fucking denizen.
I agree, Ian McKellen. That's the correct face. No, I'm not having any of that.
Hello everyone, this
walking
is
back his
your
face
daily
like
dose of
there.
internet. She poured random cleaning chemicals down the drain to try and unclog the sink, and they mixed together and started boiling.
Great!
Run?
Oh my god, it stinks.
It stinks! Oh, I'm bleeding now! Oh, I'm dying!
You're snorting mustard gas,
These are
basically.
professionals, please do not attempt.
Nice. Not nice. Nice. I've seen this.
Hole in the ceiling?
The officer grabs some random child's bicycle to try and chase down a suspect.
Did you see a guy on a scooter?
He's not even moving quickly.
I played this GTA game.
Thought we were gonna cut you, were we, huh?
This university was dealing with a little water problem.
Only a smidge. Only a smidge.
Okay.
Only a smidge.
That's maybe worse.
Metal.
Pretty far down there.
She was helping the student cross the street, but someone else wanted to cross too.
Oh.
Well, I guess the chicken did cross the road.
So this is pretty crazy. There's a bird in South Africa that will intentionally go on an anthill and let ants crawl all over it. They do this so that the ants can eat any parasites on the bird's body.
Nice. Whee! Seen this.
Yeah, it's a classic.
This poor
He's hitting
delivery
on you.
guy couldn't figure out what happened to his food.
You silly lack of sausage.
Smile.
Puff! We miss you, Puff. Wow!
That's a hell of a
They were
parking
trying to
lot.
clear the snow off this roof.
It's a hell of a dumb choice.
下面那窗子没关上。
Sounds Korean or Chinese. Ooh.
Looking at the house style.
Why is this cat walking like this?
Because it can. That's a problem.
These doctors had to remove a tumor from this man's brain and asked him to play guitar.
Seen this.
They wanted him
Yeah.
to do this to reduce the risk of
Years
cutting
old.
out any important brain
How
tissue.
old is this video? What's it been this? A day? I'm not complaining, it's a cool
It was
video.
his first time ever standing up.
There. That's good. Look at her. Oh.
Delicious! I mean, good for you. Delicious. Meh.
There we go. Can you spin it on your finger?
Are you spinning? Spinning.
Hey, at least he
I had
understood the
never seen a
homework.
more studious student before.
Procurements is that first section, and it's going to be all over the map.
That's a good
And
one.
yes,
I guess this is the problem with trying to get into a Tesla after an ice storm.
So I can't actually open my door.
But it's a Tesla, so
Yeah, who cares? It's a Tesla.
you deserve everything you get if you buy a Tesla.
It's like buying a cybercar. Of course you're gonna. It's just a piece of shit.
You mean a Tesla?
Actually,
Yeah, they're
physically won't go in. I don't know what to do.
One's worse shaped than. One looks like a car. One looks like a dumpster.
Ratty, ratty, rat, rat.
He
Fatty,
was trying
fat.
to use his truck to pull down a tree.
That's a terrible choice.
No! I deserve it.
Yeah.
It sounds like this airport intercom lady almost broke.
Lufthansa Star Alliance, flight LH2220 to Toulouse.
This guy was trying to rob a store, but accidentally dropped his weapon.
Wop, 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 wop.
Run away!
Now I have the gun!
This cat was raised by dogs and doesn't know how to meow, but does know how to bark.
Yep. Yeah.
They were trying to do a gender reveal.
And it's gone.
Balloon boy, come back. We don't miss you.
Poor balloon girl. Beautiful.
Cool.
Beautiful. Love the sound of rocks and ice.
Amazon would have set the place on fire.
What are you doing? Coco, get out of there.
Coco is my slave name.
The strange clouds appeared over Spain a few days ago.
Menacing.
Great, the new Tekken
They were trying to do
tournament
an
starting.
elephant toothpaste experiment inside their house.
Everything.
This is a terrible choice.
Oh no!
Elephant toothpaste.
I'm not sure what this is, but I need to play it. She wanted to eat cotton candy directly from the source.
Well, lady, you now know what you like and you don't like.
This one robot was wandering around and convinced all these sleeping robots to wake up and go for a walk.
What was the name of the robot from AI which persuaded all the other robots?
Yeah, human in danger. Human in danger.
These goats kept hurting each other with their
Well,
horns,
that's,
so they had to go to
iRobot.
Cool Noodle jail.
Yeah.
Imagine drinking water that's this ice cold.
I have. It's called being in Ireland in the winter.
Yeah. Don't fill the glass nicely.
No! Ireland right now, if we had a skyline to
I
speak
don't know it's
of.
possible for leg muscles to have abs.
Oh, no, that's nasty.
I've never seen a cat so flabbergasted before. For some reason, all these butterflies decided to land on him.
Ooh, marbled white. Looks like marbled whites.
Whoa, so pointless.
Yeah. Talk about a talent that, you know,
I'm sure it has some uses.
name one.
Yes.
They were trying to give this monkey a treat.
You an ugly looking monkey.
This is why you don't leave your window open on a cruise ship.
Yeah, I opened my door, right?
Water.
Hurricane.
That works too. But they were automated from the outside, the newer ones, for stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, but how many...
what are you doing?
Skippy, no!
This deer had an attitude problem.
You're adorable.
Get mad.
You're so cute.
Yeah, if a deer stomps at you, you run the fuck away. This is a fact of life.
That is the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Alright. One more. Alright, let's have a look. We got a lot of backlog we can go through. Voice changer.
I think my favorite thing is the anti-fan base. Like, there's like an anti-fan base out there that's like, he uses a voice changer, and I'm gonna find out eventually. And then it's like I go to the Streamer Awards, and I win a Streamer Award, and they're like, they used a voice changer right there. When he touched the microphone, that's when they turned it on. And then like I go to TwitchCon, they're like, he's also got control of that microphone. And then I like to do an in-person interview, and they're like, clearly that was That was a voice changer. He's got it hidden in his neck. So what I'm going to start doing, I think, at this point is every time like I am talking through a microphone, I'm going to be like, and then start talking through it, or I'll be like, hey guys, how you doing? Oh shit. Oh. I forgot to use the voice changer. Sorry about that. You know,
just climate some plants in his throat and pull it out.
My favorite.
I'll maybe just change his voice every single one, like, hello, how are you? I'm Thor. Let's keep making a game that no one will buy, but everyone will say it's kind of cool. No one's going to buy the game.
No.
I mean, it's going to do well. It's going to do well. It's just not going to do as well as, like, people will probably will deserve it to be. It seems like an interesting premise. Here.
Last time on this ridiculous YouTube channel.
You got breakfast, lunch, and dinner in one meal, right?
Yeah. Can't have meatloaf without ketchup. Oh yeah, it's delicious. Incredible, thank you. Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. Oh yeah? It's nice to meet you. Yep, I think that'll do it. Next stop, Wisconsin.
Not Wisconsin.
Where I go and film myself a plate of me eating something.
Cheese. Well, he's man versus food.
Alright.
Oh, beard means food.
Milwaukee, we made it. I'm pretty excited today because we're doing a giant shepherd's pie challenge.
How shepherd's pie can you get Guinness?
Traveling this far.
What's going on here, Wisconsin?
It's the only shepherd's pie challenge on planet Earth, so
mince,
thought I'd better give it a crack.
Sausages, lardons,
crack.
salami,
Irish place.
Beef, pork mince.
Yeah, but how big are we talking about? Let's see. The crack.
Alright.
The concerning thing about this one is that, in contrast to the last episode, this challenge looks absolutely massive. So, got my work cut out for me today. Hi, I'm here for your giant shepherd's pie challenge.
All right, well, give me 1 sec. What's your name?
My name's Adam.
Adam? All right. Well, 1 second, Adam.
See the golf clubs. I do actually understand the reference. Played a little golf when I was younger. I think mulligan's a term for, like, if you're playing with your mates and you mess up your tee shot and they let you take it again. I think that's right.
Shepherd's pie challenge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's £10.
We put 10 pounds up there just to be on the safe side. So
Yeah.
somebody doesn't say, all right, you said it was an 8-pound shepherd's pie challenge. You know what I mean?
I got it.
But by the time the gravy and everything is on there, it's 10 pounds.
It's like 4 portions of your regular shepherd's pie.
Four of our regular portions of shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
And we stack that on top of each other, along with our house-made Guinness gravy, and you get 4 slices of marble rye bread to go along with it.
Ooh, the rye bread looks
Inside,
glorious.
you get it for free.
You get it for free, correct.
Yeah.
And then you get your photo up on the wall.
Yeah.
And we also give you a $50 Mulligan's gift card.
Oh, a gift card as well. Sweet.
Yeah, 238 attempts and only 8 people have actually completed the challenge.
That's statistically a lot.
Oh, I shouldn't blaspheme. All right, cool. All right. Oh my
Less
god.
than 10%.
It's a shepherd's pie challenge.
8
8 pounds of shepherd's pie.
8 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, the sign says £10. I saw the sign. Oftentimes it's kind of hard to tell how big something is, but this is an easy £10, like easily. So this is going to be hard, very, very hard. You want to get a picture? Do you want to sit down like you're about to eat it? That'll be funny. I'll take the picture if you want. Right, let me see if I can get this. Right, big smiles.
They gather around to see the big food. They come from town and dale.
Like, hey, can I come and take a photo with you?
Around the fire years later, they'll be like, I remember when the stranger came and ordered the big food.
That's such a weird thing. It's like, hey, can I take a photo with your
This is so
meal?
much bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's Mulligan's
next
Irish
step
Pub
above
and
taking a
Grill
photo.
in Franklin, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, right?
I wonder how the cheese is there. The only good thing about Wisconsin apparently is that they do some pretty good Swiss cheese.
Save that for the end. If I
We're
get there.
spoiled. We're Irish. Our cheese is pretty good.
Yeah, if being a word more operative
We
now
won,
than
like,
ever.
World Cheese
Our
Championship.
cheddar's where it's at.
Our blue cheese is where it's at. Our
Yeah.
Camembert, our brie, our soft cheeses, our hard cheeses. We've fucking aced the cheese Olympics multiple times.
Costs $45,
Yeah, that's the thing.
but if you can finish it
I
inside
wish I didn't know
1
it was a
hour,
thing, but I
it's
know it's a
free.
thing.
This is gonna be hard work.
I've always noticed when I did the challenge, the Totally Fried challenge in Dublin,
Thank you.
I didn't like people coming up and asking me questions because it was on the clock and I wanted to just get stuck in with it. He will just stop everything, have massive conversations with people, and still beat the shit out of the challenge.
Cement, delicious cement, but it's thicker than I expected.
Delicious cement? I'm not sure the server appreciated that particular annotation. It was supposed to be a compliment, really it was. Tastes good. I should also say that in addition to the free meal, you also get a t-shirt and a $50 gift card.
Who's gets a comparison here?
It tastes really good. The potatoes are way thicker than I thought they were going to be. Thank God for the gravy though. I've got to say that, like, the gravy's the best part. Maybe a little gravy, it's not too dry, but like maybe a little gravy would help, yeah. That'd be amazing, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. This stuff is yummy.
Yummy.
That's a little extra weight, eh?
It's proper Brummie accent coming out for yummy.
I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry you have to see this.
Come, children, come look at the freak.
No,
Look at the food. Look at the giant food he is consuming.
No,
it isn't so much consuming.
Decadence is fun.
Yeah.
Look at me eat this food that would feed a normal person for a
Alright, I gotta be honest, it is one of the things a lot of people will come together. I remember I'm up there at the pub one night. There's a girl up there who works in, she doesn't work there anymore, but she worked up at there for a few years, and she also does like the local Gaelic.
Ah, the old guy.
The old guy.
Yeah.
And she kept herself absolutely like immaculate. I just casually mentioned to her when she was pouring me a pint that I was working up at I was going up to do the Totally Fried thing and I did the recording of it, and she was absolutely fascinated with the whole idea.
What,
Turns
seriously?
out that she is a huge, rabid sort of like man versus food, Guy Fieri sort of food challenges.
Okay.
And but she herself doesn't want to do it. As she said, she has to keep herself so toned that she doesn't really have the luxury of it. But this guy hits the gym like all the time. He's built like a brick shit house. He gets his calories in doing shit like this. But it seems that a lot of people who do the food challenges aren't fucking blimps, but they're like just normal looking people who know how to swallow and pace.
I mean, that's kind of what I always figured. Like, I didn't think that the normal person ever who do this thing is this fucking zeppelin of a person. That's sort of
I
simple.
can't think of any that are. Billy the Fridge, maybe.
What was that mukbang person who faked the entire thing for a while?
Oh, Nikakavo. No,
Yeah.
he didn't fake it.
He did
He
for a
did it
year.
in but he didn't fake eating the food. He ate the food. He did it in reverse. We were watching him getting fatter when in reality he was skinnier. He had done it years prior and done it in reverse. He fed us the videos in reverse.
That's pretty slick, to be honest.
I have to. He
You gotta give him
claims
10 out of 10 for that.
not after you break it down. Not so much. He didn't plan for a lot of the things that happened. For example, the live streams. We saw his. He goatseed at the screen at one point. At least you know what the fuck goatseeing is. And
Yeah, who the fuck doesn't know what it is?
I've had to explain what goatseeing is. It's not
What?
fun.
No! This is like explaining what guy with jar is. Like, no, you don't explain that shit. You just link it to them and tell them to fuck off. Yeah.
Like it's but like there was and as it turns out, like he was also like a blackmailer and shit. Like he would send horribly, like really dangerous messages to people.
Look, all I
But
know is
he's a piece of shit in that regard. But what he did really did blindside a lot of us, including people who were a little bit closer to him. Like, they'd be like, oh, what? What the fuck? I only ever talked to him via audio. It makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was keeping that shit on the QT. But he's still a piece of shizer, apparently. And he didn't plan for all of it. I did not like the idea that he thought he could plan for all of it. But anyway, yeah, this girl up there, you know, we like what we like. As for me, I find this stuff mildly interesting. I pace it, I'm into it for a bit, and then I'm
I'm not
gone.
doing okay.
Oh, he's hitting his wall. I've done 2 eating challenges on this channel. Failed both.
Eating quicker. The texture's really getting
You're not a professional eater.
No, it's all about the pace. She gave me so much constructive criticism over the totally fried shit. For example, she wanted me to get stuck right in with my hands, and I'm like, Madam, why?
Have some dignity.
No, that was the thing. I thought that she was very sort of prim and proper, and here she is being like, just get your fist and shove it right in the cheese and put it to your mouth. And I'm like, and yet you're not single. That's a shame, because if you weren't single, I would at least make a passing effort to say hello.
Yeah, like
I owe it to myself.
I gotta be really careful with that.
He's struggling. He's a struggling boy.
You shouldn't be drinking anything flavorful.
True.
Time for some Irish pate now.
Irish pate, but he is making progress.
It's not even toast, it's like pure rye bread.
Oh, I got some good rye bread in Philly.
To be fair, if I'd gotten to the same point he's gotten at there, I would be like, yeah, I'm finishing this. I don't care if I fail the prime challenge. I'm just fucking
That was an interesting facial expression. Yeah, we could be well on the way to an inguinal hernia here, but we can't let a small thing like that get in the way of victory. Over 200 people have attempted this, and only 8 have succeeded in over 10 years.
Never look too closely at the
There is
glass.
some real prestige to be had in conquering this one.
Yeah.
You should drink anything with flavor when you're eating big meal like this. Should be leave a sticky residue.
I'm here for like another 4 days, right?
Clears the palate.
And I've got 4 pairs of underwear.
4 pairs of underwear, 4 days.
days.
With your profession, sir, I would not have done that. But on the plus side, he does well for himself financially, and I'm wearing a pair of Tommy Hilfigers right now that I got a pack of 5 of them, multicolored, up in a Target for $10. So he'd be fine. He'd just go up and get another one. They're behind a security screen. You have to call a buzzer, and someone comes out and they open a key for you.
Well, I mean, with the popularity of the underwear, that's kind of not that surprising.
Everything is. Underwear, socks, the tee, like simple white tees, all the clothes that aren't just like loose tees are hidden behind these glass shells.
So anything designer, anything that has a brand that can be taken.
It gets weirder than that. Like you go to, I've seen footage of other cities in America, and it is everything, even the store brand stuff, like the cereal is behind it. You have to go, and apparently they want you to do a list up first. You hand the list to them, and they'll go up and save time and do it, all to stop people from nicking shit, and it still fails.
Of course it fails. It's always going to fail.
It always does.
If someone wants to steal some shit, they're
but
just
it also costs them a fortune as well.
That's up there with the fucking Irish dumpster situation.
Being unduly optimistic when it comes to
I know a lot of
calculating the
dumpster
appropriate
divers in
amount
the
of
States,
underwear to pack for a trip like this.
In Ireland, it's not very
too far
common to
away
do dumpster
now.
diving because
Just
they
a few
put
more mouthfuls
super
of shepherd's
expensive
pie
electronic
sandwich to
waffles.
go. Perhaps the
We just go
first
to a
and last
skip like a
instruction
normal person.
and consumption
getting food out
of a shepherd's pie sandwich.
Oh yeah.
ever
Oh,
be
they used to do it outside of
Although,
Dunn's.
I
You
mean,
know,
it
we
might
see
not look
people
like
back when
it
Dunn's
right
did
now.
food.
I enjoy
You'd
it.
always see people outside, and then
Tastes
they'd be
fantastic.
shoved away.
Hope you enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
and it's stupid
As always,
because it's
I'll
to
catch
go
you
to the
later.
fucking bin. The bin is being paid by
It's
weight.
statistically cheaper
Alright,
because
so
you don't
basically
want
that was
homeless people gathered around your place of
Huh?
business. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but the
I gotta
dumpsters are
drive
always
like
out back when
2
nobody...
hours back.
No, because they'll go for a few. Why would you go too far away from your source of food,
That
right?
was Mulligan's ridiculously large shepherd's pie challenge. Just about beating it.
I'm impressed that he pulled it off. He's clearly not happy.
He's clearly bloated as hell and going to be shitting for days. But I think
That's an ancient. Sometimes he has a sister there who only comes out when there's a free drink involved. So she's filming it as she's just there, like, yeah, can I have another one, please?
Thanks, man.
It sounds like a good gig, yeah.
more power to her. free drink.
I just gonna sit here and like relax for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Take your time. It's being lost on people, the John Candy and
Congratulations, you got your photo on the wall, and your lifespan just got cut short by about 2 days because you're not sold that.
Oh, I know exactly what's happening in his head right now. He's like, don't talk to me, don't talk to me, don't talk to me, don't. We're gonna go and talk to this guy.
Yeah, he's clearly dying inside.
Fucking back off. Let him process. You know what he wants to do now? He wants to go back to his hotel room,
and
get naked. No, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go back to any room that had a bath and sit in a cold bath with ice water.
Yeah, to get that bloat feeling down.
Yeah, all the while, toot, 40, fort. The sheer quantity of gas. I could have gotten a Zeppelin up in the air.
I don't think you can fly Zeppelin nothing.
Who runs Bartertown? Him right now. He runs Bartertown.
I didn't realise you got a t-shirt.
You got a free t-shirt.
Nice.
You already were told you got a free
that's
t-shirt.
Cool. I'll actually wear that.
It was one of the things.
Cool,
like,
don't
lie.
Thank you.
He's done this all over the world.
I don't know if
he does. Every place he
has
stops
a
off.
drawer with fucking
my
t-shirts.
thing is I'm supposed to ask for the dessert menu, but I almost.
It has nothing to do with them. It's just like, I don't know why it happens. I should just throw it out.
He's done every food challenge in Iceland. He's done every food challenge in Norway. He's done about 70% of all Britain's ones. Like he's done the totally fried one and fucking floored it, showing how much of a scrub I am. That was the one, Token in Dublin. That's what that was.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
They don't do it anymore since COVID. But
Take the t-shirt.
Most of the food
Maybe I'll be
challenges
back for the burger challenge one day.
Yeah, because bringing food back in with all caveats. Oh, he wants to go home.
Of course he wants to go home. He wants to go outside and vomit in the fucking bin, bro. There's too much dignity for that.
You know, the acid test for how hard a food challenge was is how much it hurts when you get back in the car.
Oh, that car is gonna be hotboxed by the time he gets to his next location. It's just gonna be pure tinted glass.
Still the power of methane.
Oh. Everyone, he's gonna be pulled over in 5 seconds because they think he's smoking a J in there.
Yeah, they just open. He just.
Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Rolls down the window. They're just like, okay, sir, please roll the window back up. We'll talk you through it.
Fun fact. People, specifically men, would rather be painfully shocked by electricity than be left alone with their own thoughts for 15 minutes.
Sounds
In a
about right.
study, scientists gathered 42 volunteers, 18 men and 24 women. They then sat them in an empty room and hooked them up to an electric shock machine. Then they shocked them so they knew how much it hurt. And many of the participants rated the pain of the shock a 5 out of 10 on the pain scale. Then the scientists showed the participant where the button on the machine was to shock themselves, and then they left the room and closed the door, leaving the participant alone in the room with only their thoughts and the electric shock machine for 15 minutes. 12 out of the 18 men shocked themselves up to 4 times during the 15-minute period, but only 6 of the 24 women did the same. But one man gave himself 190 electric shocks in the 15-minute period, which is about 12 electric shocks a minute. Fun fact, people...
I don't think it has anything to do with the test. I think that was just his kink. Yeah, that was just his kink. Let's see. I want to keep that. I want to keep 1927.
A Charlotte Roos from 1927. Behold the dawn of refrigeration. Jiminy Cricket! Henceforth, the icebox requires no ice. Witchcraft! Instead, it is simply no box. We start by softening an ounce of gelatin in a half cup of cold water. One mustn't fear gelatin. Just work quickly and don't let it sense your dread. Now we scald 2 cups of moon juice. Fire! Half cup of sugar. Then beat 4 eggs with another half cup of sugar. Round and round. Temper. Then all together. Cooking until thick. Strain. Do you see this? This means I'm a professional. We gotta cool it before lining a loaf pan with fingers. What kind of fingers? Lady. Oh, whose fingers these are, we'll never know. They might even be Charlotte. Sorry, Charlotte. Okay. Finally, we whip a cup and a half of cream with some vanilla bean. Fold. This is what we call a Bavarian cream. And then very carefully, woo, to the French morning. Hooah! Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. I'm just chuffed. It's stately. Look at it. You are perfect. A Charlotte Roos.
Well, what? If you're gonna hate it, what do you hate about it?
The dessert, specifically. I've had it before, and it's way too sweet and way too creamy, and it kind of, you eat like a spoon. It's like when you eat a single spoonful of it, you're just like, I've had too much.
That's fair. So it's too rich. It's too decadent.
Yeah.
So making a big thing like that, you better hope that he's in a polycule.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm not just everyone's whole. I also make food.
Yeah, basically. It's not like a ganache is less rich than that dessert is. It's that level of rich.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, how's that on par with a tiramisu?
Tiramisu is a bit more of a bitter coffee tang to it, which takes away from the richness. I
think. Here, I want to know about the Hawk Tuah girl scam because I've been
the
seeing
Hawk
this.
Tuah girl launched a meme coin. That's
course
just
she
like
did.
a term they use, calling it a meme coin. It's really not. It's just always a scam coin.
Every one of them
made
scam
for the sake of
all the
bugging
time.
her
It
viewers
just
within
it's
the first
it's
hour.
like what did they used to say? It was like you become famous. You enjoy playing Minecraft. You play with your friends. You put a camera in front of you. You sexually assault a teenage girl, and you then convert to Christianity. You know, it's a standard natural progression of a Minecraft streamer. Here, if you are
anything.
If you're a right winger in any way, shape, or form, centrist or right winger, you're going to create your own crypto, and it's going to be a pump and dump crypto where you do it once, you mark it up, everyone throws money in, thinking they're going to make a nice creamy profit. They take all your money away, and then, according to Charlie, and I've heard this from other people too, what happens is the remaining of people, rather than just going, well, I've learned my lesson, I shouldn't listen to people, they say, fuck you, we're going to make the coin better than it was when you were the guy who created it, so they keep putting money back in, only for them to do it a second time. It's so to the point where you can actually get this. The original person will then auction off the rights to the scam coin for that very reason.
See, this is why Dogecoin is considered a legitimate currency now, when it was done completely sarcastically, with complete tongue-in-cheek and utter hatred of the system that it was copying. And then suddenly it became big and popular, and now you can trade in Dogecoin.
You know, Elon's in charge of the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge.
Yeah, I know.
That's the world we live in.
We live in a joke.
We
Reality
live,
at some point
we live
ended.
in a society. Thank you, Sargon.
Now, at some point, reality ended, and I don't think anybody noticed.
Or of its launch.
I saw a conspiracy theory guy once in his car thinking that we all did die in 2012, and this is reality not being able to come to terms with it.
I mean, it would explain a lot. Like, there's an awful lot
like
that would
everyone
explain.
in the world should have seen this coming, but somehow still they were able to make tens of thousands of dollars
actually, shit
rugging
didn't get weird
idiots.
until like 2016.
What?
Shit didn't get weird until like 2016.
No, it was baby steps, right? We only have to get
It was baby
weirder.
steps, and then suddenly it was
as you can see in the community
a
note,
snowball top
90% of the
hill,
token supply has
2016.
been sniped and being sold on the community. Buying this highly speculative hot coin could result in loss.
Nah,
15
you already
people
got
fair
to read
warning,
it.
which wasn't
Community
heeded.
note.
So what ended up happening is
Hawkonomics!
what
And
everyone
it's
knew-
done as the Kabbalah! Oh no!
Who would happen? It got rugged instantly, pretty
Rug.
much within the first
Bye
2
bye.
hours. So then, Haley Welch's PR team made this post talking about the Hawkonomics, saying the team hasn't sold
Hawkonomics.
one token. Baloney. I'll call horseradish on that. We tried to stop snipers as best we could. Also, huge dirty barnacles on that claim too. And then once again, a community note. The team and insiders have actually been selling their tokens since launch. Majority have never purchased anything and have only sold the token they were given. Haley is lying and will likely have to talk to a judge about this. Community note, just drop the fucking pun on it. Cold turkey like that. Might as well.
She burned out so quickly. We thought she'd last at least a year.
I don't even know who the fuck she is. It's
Put
straight,
some Hawk Tuah on that.
It's a straight person thing.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Yeah, it's a straight person thing.
This blew up over the summer.
Straight people are weird.
Boring straight people are weird.
Yeah, but like this is like what the fuck?
She now has her own meme coin over it.
You know when you just want to slam your head into a desk and go, "This shouldn't be the reality we live in."
Oh, Shudland. We're in Shudland, are we?
Well, I mean, we've been in Shudland since Harambe died. That's the thing that changed everything. It seemed is a fucking gorilla getting shot in Cincinnati.
Dicks out for Harambe.
In the trans community, it's tits out for Harambe.
Which all works. Wow.
Oh, is this the guy who's
pretends to be Peter Griffin? Yeah.
And actually can do the Peter Griffin voice?
He, more importantly, he's now considered in canon because in an episode of Family Guy, they break the fourth wall. We got, we're in a TV show? Yeah. What about when we meet people who we know who know us from the show at conventions and try to mimic like us? We don't give those people attention. And it was directed to, and you know what? He's been asked this at a panel, like, what do you think about that? And he's like, are you fucking crazy? I love it! Like, this is what I am now canon in the Family Guy setting.
I exist. Screw you guys.
He does a very good grind my gears. It's the most popular. Well, this is the most popular, so. You know what really grinds my gears?
Hi guys, real life Peter Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears? The freaking winter. I mean, I hate this time of year. It physically hurts to be outside. And I love hanging out outside. You know, people want to complain about the heat, but at least you don't have to shovel heat. It's the worst time of year. You don't believe me? Let's go outside. A day like this is like a beautiful person with no personality. I mean, they look good in pictures, but who the hell wants to live with it? And the worst part is, whenever it's time to shovel, I can never find any of my family members, so I have to do it myself.
Live like that? Still be great.
Maybe this is all your fault.
He fell down.
And don't even get me started with snow blowers. I mean, it's got to be the right kind of snow. If it's too heavy or too light, the stupid thing's not going to spit it out. I mean, is it a crime for me to want to be able to enjoy my backyard all year round? I mean, what the hell? Blow us some freaking freezer. Make me some hot cocoa. And that's what grinds my gears.
I think he's at times a little too angry to be Peter.
Yeah, he needs to get that sort of... Well, to be fair, Peter Griffin was pretty fucking angry.
Peter can be very angry when he needs to be. It's true, but he's not always angry.
It's rare that he's not.
And Chico. This is great.
I fucking love this guy so much. Ooh, it's a new one I haven't seen.
I've fallen and hurt my leg.
Highly recommend this, everyone.
Yeah, you guys gotta watch this stuff. It's fantastic. The Chaotic Barbarian.
Nigel and Marmalade is good too, but that's copyrighted.
Few more steps, you would have drowned at the bottom of the bog like all the fools before you. But now that you know my secret, you shall not escape.
Be gone, foul spirit.
He sounds like Napoleon Dynamite.
More deadpan.
I have haunted this swamp for centuries. My very wail will frighten you to death. Wait, what?
Not bad. I think you'll work just fine.
But no mortal has ever been able to resist my... Wait, what do you mean by work?
I mean, you'll need a few adjustments, but you're gonna make a fine set of bagpipes.
What the f***? Okay, besides the fact that you're obviously joking, my ghostly form cannot be harmed by one from the physical realm.
We'll likely need some extra pipes. Then there's a matter of where I'm blowing into.
You're a formidable foe, I'll give you that. Which means you'll make a formidable puppet! You are now under my control, hero. With your raw power and comically wide build, I shall slay thousands!
As a power move, like a prison bitch.
Why aren't you moving?
Uh-oh. Looks like you've gotten yourself trapped, Spirit.
How? What the hell even are you? No, let me out. We can forget this ever happened. What are you doing now? No, stop that. That is a lot of salt. Why? Are you done? No. What are you doing? No, stop, no. Thank God you're done. I don't know how much more of it I can...
Begone, foul spirit!
Oh, I love the chaotic barbarian. He's so fucking brilliant. There's like 4 of them. Have you seen the rest?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fucking beautiful. Especially, you little shit. The vampire.
Yeah.
You little shit.
Or the demon sword.
Or what was the other one? With the lich that he fucking kept alive, where he swallowed the eye.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep you alive, and I'm going to cut every part of you off repeatedly. Oh god, it's so fucked up.
Even in death, the secrets of Jeffrey Epstein remain tightly guarded. But earlier
From one craziness to another.
Investigation that uncovered the data of almost 200 mobile phones belonging to visitors to his infamous pedophile island. The data was so precise, we were able to map.
If you want to go there, we don't support
including
that.
their neighborhoods, buildings of origin, and the paths they took to get to the island. These digital trails document the numerous trips of wealthy and influential individuals seemingly undeterred by Epstein's status as a convicted sex offender. Wired's analysis of the data is ongoing, and it raises profound questions about privacy and surveillance. This is Epstein Island's secret data on the grid.
Poor Epstein Island, it's gonna have
This
a
is Little
rebranding
St.
like
James,
crazy.
aka
There, Little
Epstein
St.
Island.
Oh, don't call it Little
On the
St.
map
James!
represents Some of the 11,279
I know, but maybe we're gonna find a new name all off the start.
With ties to the Defense
Call
Department
it like
near intelligence, now known as Zero.
No, that
Between
sounds like
2016
again. That
and
sounds
Epstein's
wrong.
final arrest in 2019, Near collected data on more than
Squirrel
200 cell
Town.
phones that visited the island. We don't know why they did that, or which client or prospective
Derrickburg.
client in Near decided to query the data.
The
in this
island of
way to produce the
Derrickburg.
maps. But the
Create
maps
some
you'll see
whole
in this video
bullshit
show
story
visitors to
of this
Epstein
like
Island spent most of their
lost
time-
sailor called Derek, who created a town there for like, who were all over 21 and consensual. Everyone was very cool with each other here at Derrickburg.
The moment you add that into a story of an island or a casting, you know someone's covering some shit up.
Derrickburg, where nothing bad ever happened. You really shouldn't have that in your national anthem.
Yes, but nothing bad ever happened.
Derrickburg, ignore the rumors.
Has nothing to do with Epstein Island.
Let's take
Never
a step
even
back.
heard
You
of
might be
the
wondering,
dude.
Where is
What is
Epstein
this?
Island anyway?
Same coordinates?
Well,
No
it's here.
idea.
Little St. James is a private island that is part of the U.S. Virgin Islands, an
Virgin.
unincorporated territory of the United States in the Caribbean Sea. Epstein purchased Little St. James in 1998 for $7.95 million. It's about 71 acres, the size of 54 football fields. He made the island his primary residence and soon after began welcoming visitors.
Leave her,
and throwing
Johnny,
infamous parties
leave
where he
her.
was accused
We'll just
of
hop
having
off there and,
groomed,
no,
sexually
I have a sudden
assaulted,
urge to get right back on the boat and flow.
I think I'm leaving here.
The maps of the
Leave
data
faster,
collected by
Johnny,
Near,
faster.
and which we and Wires
Actually, if I'm
recreated
gonna
here,
judge from the
indicate the
map
most
using-
visited spots on the island.
It probably doesn't appear
From the
on
main
map.
house here
No,
with the pool
like,
to the beach.
If you look at the map that they have there, that beside Cuba or Jamaica,
Yeah.
it looks like the actual stronghold you have
No.
is on Epstein Island.
Oh, that's bullshit.
That's what it looks like from the
No,
map. That's what it
it's
looks like
not.
from the map.
If I'm
not
right.
saying it's-
Oh,
I'm right.
alright. So, Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, map, image,
Because
open image in new tab.
that's the one that there. That's your base there. That's Jamaica. There. No, that's Havana. Sorry, and this is the mainland.
Okay, so
And this
here's
is Florida
Haiti. All right,
here.
so here's Haiti. Here's meant to be Cuba.
Yeah.
That's Florida. Here is the Bahamas. No, it's nowhere near
Okay,
it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nowhere
okay.
near because
Yeah,
it goes
that's
off
fine.
way further west.
No, that's fine. I'm completely fine with that.
Beaches and the
It's on
large
the-
sundial, it's all on display, including the enigmatic Hilltop
Leeward
Temple site
Islands,
over
as they're
here,
called.
which has been the focal point in speculations about Epstein's mysterious activities on the island. But the tracking of phones
Other people
wasn't
would have
contained
made
to
that
Little St.
connection
James.
by now.
It was continued
yeah,
long
that
after
would-
the
that would
visitors
come
left. The data reveals the locations of visitors 30 minutes before and after arriving on the island, which shows us the exact routes everyone took to get there. Some landed here, at the Cyril E. King Airport on neighboring St. Thomas Island. With its private jet and
Now,
VIP
my uncle did
terminals,
go
it was
to
the
St.
go-to
Thomas
hub
when
for
he was,
Epstein's
cruising
200-seater
the
Boeing
Caribbean.
727 plane dubbed Lolita Express. We see data points
Outside of, like,
clustered at
big islands
various
like Cuba,
area
yeah.
beaches,
Yeah.
hotels, and luxury resorts, including the Ritz-Carlton
It's
Hotel
already
here.
going through
To
a
get to Epstein's
very
Island,
bad
many
power
visitors
outage
got on a boat
situation.
at a designated dock at the American Yacht Harbor, a private marina on St. Thomas co-owned by Epstein at the time. From there, we see a flow of movement through Great St. James Island, the larger island just to the north,
that
which
great.
Epstein purchased in 2016 for $22 million. He had hoped to develop it, but was met with legal challenges after damaging the island's coral reefs and protected habitats. The data then traces visitors' movements as they are ferried to Epstein's private dock on Little St. James. Epstein also had a helipad on the island and owned at least one helicopter, a Sikorsky S-76, which he
Why are
used
they
often
always
to transport
Sikorsky?
himself,
Is it
guests,
'cause they get
and
them on the
victims
cheap?
from the airport or elsewhere,
It's
according to
'cause they're
legal
really good at
documents and
heavy
testimony.
lifting.
It's worth noting that the data reveals a regular flow
How
of
many
traffic
people you
to
think
and
you
from
get?
Little St. James
Yeah,
between
you gotta
2016
wonder.
and 2019.
It's more about
A lot of people were
originally
visiting the
probably
island
bought it
even
to build
after
supplies
Epstein
to
had
the
pleaded
island,
guilty in
build what's
2008
there,
and
and
served
then
jail
like, I'll
time
just
for
retrofit
procuring a
something.
minor for prostitution.
He looks
If we
like
keep
a
following
smoke
the data
face you
trail
see in
and
a
we
card
widen our
game.
view, we'll see that the tracking of
Epstein is
visitors
this guy.
continues once they have left the island and
The-
presumably gone back
Epstein.
home. The near intelligence data we uncovered
sense.
pinpoints
That makes sense.
166 locations throughout the United States in 80
Now, a
cities
lot of
across
these
26
would have gone
states.
there for
Topping the
non-sex
list
things,
were
but the
Florida,
fact that some of them
Massachusetts,
would have...
Texas, Michigan, and New York.
Well, the fact of the matter
The
is,
data points are labeled as common evening
No.
locations or common daytime locations, typically their homes or work. Many of the visitors were likely wealthy, as
Epstein was
indicated
also
by
famous
coordinates
for
pointing to
being a
gated
rapist,
communities
as
in
well as
Michigan,
pedophile,
as well as
so
homes in
yeah.
Martha's Vineyard and
There were
Nantucket
times
in
for
Massachusetts. We even have data points from a downtown Miami nightclub. And also the sidewalk across the street from Trump Tower in New York City. Before we jump to conclusions, some
Oh,
sources
they
have
don't like when
highlighted
you post that
interactions
picture.
between Donald
They
Trump
do.
and Jeffrey Epstein.
But that's
at
not
social
even the only
events.
picture.
But after
I
Epstein's
know.
2008
Dozen.
conviction, there are no verified reports of Trump maintaining a relationship with a convicted pedophile. Take a look at this point over here in New Mexico. This is a property that was owned by Epstein, secluded 8,000-acre ranch.
Listen.
Another property of Epstein's is seen over here on El Brio Way in Palm Beach, Florida. This waterfront mansion
totally
was sold,
did.
demolished, and is now being
Just
rebuilt.
in case you
But it was
thought
the
for a
prosecutors'
second.
claim
No,
that
you don't.
Epstein
But you
trafficked
gotta
numerous
listen to the
underage
words.
girls with the intention of molesting and abusing them. But we don't just see the coordinates of wealthy homes amongst the data. The median household income of Palm Beach is more than twice that of nearby communities where we also see data points. Some of these points could represent victims or employees who worked on the
Yeah,
island,
just
which
because
is
you
why
land
we're
in the
careful
fancy
about
part of
revealing
town doesn't mean
names
you're
and continue
staying in the fancy part of town. Also, you could stay on the plane while it's getting refueled, where you send out your agent to go and hand out the big bag of hush money to the family, and then they turn around with the paperwork and they get back on the plane and they fly off.
Yeah.
God knows what happened. There would be I'm guessing he had maybe 150 people working over the years, just as the mules, the in-betweens.
That's the staff, basically.
Yeah, I bet some of them wouldn't have even known why, but they would have probably put two and two together. These are a lot of teenage girls. Lot of teenage girls going on here. Does he have some sort of scholarship system going on?
No, he has just the most fucked up
to
shit of all
carefully
time.
analyze the data. If we zoom out more,
Others
we
would have been
notice
like,
something strange.
I'll keep quiet
There
if
are no
you
data
have,
points anywhere
a
near
little
it.
something
Does this
for
mean it was
me.
strictly
Yeah, I know how to
Americans
keep my
visiting
mouth
Jeffrey Epstein
shut.
on his island?
And then the second he dies,
We do
I
see
always
data
knew.
points from the cast
Yeah.
identifying origin cities in Australia, the Cayman Islands, and way over here in Kyiv in Ukraine. We know that Epstein himself had a place in Paris. And we know from victim testimony and flight logs that his associate, Jean-Luc Brunel, owner of a modeling agency in Paris, did visit the
How
island.
convenient.
So why don't we see these data points? One possibility could be Europe's extensive privacy laws. Considered the strongest privacy and security law in the world, the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, gives Europeans robust rights to their personal data, even outside of Europe. Under comparatively lax US privacy laws, Near Intelligence was able to source its location data for this precision surveillance. To explain how this data might have been collected in the first place, we need to talk about the world of digital advertising and data
No, we
brokers.
don't. We can do the opposite of that ad.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually ad, if I remember right, but we're good.
Yeah. You get the idea. It's
it's
evil,
fancy
disgusting.
tech, and they're showing a Budai pillow.
Budai?
Who here knows who Bao is?
Oh.
Bao the Whale, a VTuber here on Twitch. I met Bao at
I've
Open
seen
Sauce,
pictures
and
of
Bao was
Bao.
like, I want to give you something. And I was like, what is it? She's like, don't worry about it. So when I get there, in the middle of a line with everybody there, she hands me this pillowcase. And I go up to my room and I open this thing, and it's like the most horny pillowcase I've ever seen in my life. It is a full body, double-sided, horny pillowcase. And I was like, Jesus Christ. So I hid it in my luggage down the side, kind of like this. Now, here's the second problem. Mark Rober gave us all turrets, little robotic turrets, when we went to Crunch Lab. I put that also in my luggage. Going through security, they wanted to find out what that was, because it looks real suspicious. So they opened up my bag and they started taking stuff out, including said pillowcase, in which the man went, and then put it back in my bag. Thank you, Bao.
That's probably why Bao gave it. It's like, to be fair, nothing's funnier than giving something to someone and having to. The thought of them having to go through security with it and have the security guard look at them and give them a fucking dirty look.
That's why I probably won't end up taking anything too crazy on my flight over. Or my flight back.
This is why you post it to yourself while you're in the States.
Or I could just get over it, because I'm only going to be technically there for 2 full days.
Yeah. But let's say you get something really weird that you'd really rather not the security guy at the airport take.
Oh, I tell you how I did that. I did that on Philadelphia years ago, when I was at a sex shop, and we picked up a bunch of S&M stuff to give to a third party friends.
Shits under giggles, or just because they were looking for it?
Because they had just started a really healthy, upbeat relationship, but they want to experiment. And I'm like, I'm in a store right now. You're good friends. I'll buy this shit for you.
Yeah.
So I went and bought it, and we went out then to another Irish bar, and went out there to another Irish bar, and I was there with this big bag full of sex toys, dildos, and gags, and all that shit in a big brown bag. And I left it in one of them, and we didn't have the balls to go back to get it, because we didn't want them to hand it back over, going like, here is your anal bead, sir.
To be fair, I have not had that situation, but I would be the kind of person to be like, why, thank you. They're just for me, and I intend to do stupid and kinky things with them. Fuck you. But that's just how I perceive it. It's just like, yeah. Nah, I'm not going to see these people again. Why should I care what they think?
In all fairness, I couldn't even pin down what bar it was in.
No, that's even worse. They come in, it's like, hey, have you seen my bag of sex toys into the last 4 bars? This is always going to be cringy.
But I apologize for everything. I am sorry. Do you want your pillow?
Well, no point doing this without seeing
Hey
part
everyone,
1, right?
this is Walter, and I'm back here with more posts and stories
Hi,
from
Walter.
Reddit. Nice guys are men who make it their entire personality to be nice. But people who are actually nice don't need to keep reminding you.
Walter.
Let's get into it with
I
Nice
like
Guys
Walter.
from Reddit.
We've had him on the show a few
This
times.
story comes to us from Reddit Nice Guy Stories. It's in the form of one gigantic paragraph. Help. Nice guy at work. I have worked with a nice guy for the last 7 years. Technically, I am his superior, but our workplace is pretty casual. Everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing.
This
No one
is
needs
too
a
wordy.
boss.
I
like
want something more bizarre while getting drunk. Speaking of,
Skal.
I got it.
Yeah.
I know it's. How about a Karen getting owned?
Isn't that pretty much every Karen?
You okay?
Yeah, fine. Just went down for me. So it's got one there. So it's got that pressure here. Just under the titties.
Karens in the wild.
Breaking news.
Who's the Karen and who's not the Karen?
I love the fact that fucking...
I guess you can't have it your way.
I love the guy just walking by me like, whatever, okay.
Kid to ride
Oh, damn.
Fucking school!
I just come for some ice water and an impossible burger.
Okay, this isn't a Karen so much as a nervous
Yeah.
breakdown. And I just feel really bad for her. Like,
Okay, off to a bad start. Okay, here we are.
Okay.
TikTok, please find this person.
And that's that. Goodbye. Clean up, bitch. Clean up, bitch. Clean up, bitch. Clean up and stop fucking sweating.
Okay, now that's fucking cock.
Woo!
We
We should watch Waffle House fights after this.
That's a solid, yeah.
Yeah! What do you think, chat? Who is either ghosting or is actually not here? Don't let that open the corner fill you. It's confused the shit out of me. Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not.
Okay, now someone made the mistake of throwing like a single stirring stick back at him and... Yeah.
Clean up. Yeah, I can do this because I'm catty. Yeah.
Why do people like that think they're superior? They're not superior. They're inferior because they acted like that in the first place.
Hello? Hello? You can hear it. You can hear it. Hello? I'm sorry. You can't do that. Alright, Waffle House fight, because that's almost certainly...
That's a slow build, this one.
Waffle House fight. Waffle House fight. Waffle House fight. Waffle House fight. Fight. Woo!
Good start.
Oh, who's recording?
She just fucking... Did you just pound...
Jesus! Well, that was a good pause moment.
Like,
right
look
there.
at the way the chair leg is sort of broken off.
Oh, that's impressive.
Oh no, it's the tongs. They sort of caught it and threw it to one side.
Oh!
That's...
Mom? That's what you've been doing all these years. So let's see like a proper compilation video or something, because it can't just be
404.
Insane Waffle House going. All right.
This is the same one then.
Okay, and we get to see it from all different angles. Then.
This is from the start of it.
Okay, get some context.
You say that.
Oh, I just want my waffles.
I want my waffles, bro.
You blame him? I mean, he's putting your waffles.
I spent too much at the bar, man. I just want my damn waffles. Oh, she's kind of fun. Oh!
Did they just start?
They just sugared it up.
The staff opened. The staff were the opening strike here.
When two tribes go to war. Whoa, shit!
She fucking went head over fist, and now she's just pounding the holy head up. Okay, this isn't just a standard waffle fight. This is like
this is
a grudge match. This is someone
waffle topless, you know. This is
there's hatred here. Like
I like the there's a guy who replaces Oblivion loading screens with random shit, and there's one like, yeah, low on funds, need a place to sleep, but try fighting in the arena. This is a picture of the Waffle House.
Be fair, yeah.
Oh, someone needs to put Oblivion music just now.
The Oblivion combat music. And when the police show up, stop, criminal scum, you violated the
Halt
law.
right there, criminal scum.
You violated the law.
No, they should also have the characters from like Daggerfall. Halt, 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 halt.
Fucking weird sort of clipped tones.
Yo, man, come on, man.
Man.
Where's the language Spanish?
Probably because the last person who did it was Portuguese, actually.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh no! Come on! Coming in with the steel chair!
Oh, it's Janelle with the steel chair. I'm just guessing.
Waffle.
This is one of the craziest fights we've seen inside a restaurant.
Thank you for that. We wouldn't have known without your help. I love how we're doing more than some of these videos.
It's not difficult to do more than some of these videos.
You won't believe what happens next.
With the TikTok AI generated bullshit.
Here are the details because we need them. In the footage uploaded, an employee appeared to ask a group of 4 women to leave the restaurant, but that seems to have just escalated a volatile situation into a full-blown slobber knocker, wrote
We
Big
saw
Zip.
slobber knocker.
The video
Yeah, we did.
appears to
It
show
hit
a
their
person
hit her
hurling a
leg.
metal chair
Yeah.
toward
Well,
a
actually,
female
more it was
Waffle
here,
House
it landed at her
worker
feet, she
dressed
got
in the
really offended by
restaurant's
that.
uniform. The employee catches the chair, which had been launched over the bar and in the direction of her face before throwing it to the ground. Mecha Don would sarcastically tweet, "After this video, I think we should all unite and stop the violence against Waffle House workers. We cannot defeat them." Comedian Brad Williams would add, the U.S. military...
Brad Williams!
defending
Hell
our
yeah.
country.
My little friend. Little tiny small boy.
It's just a little boy.
Why is he so small?
Hang on. He's just a little boy.
Well, this is 1 year ago, so this is 8 years ago. So here's another Waffle House.
That's police officer.
Or it'll still be private security, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Do you ever see the fights go on in Dublin and Collins Street at the Supermax there?
Like 12 o'clock in the night.
Yeah, with the huge black bouncer from like Nigeria that's like custom. Yeah. Holy shit! Fucking Shaggy, what are you doing here?
Okay, resist that one. Yeah, it's definitely a police officer. He's gonna
They say America has no culture.
fungus has culture. Bacteria has culture.
Actimel has culture.
Yeah, like, clearly America has culture. It's just, bacterial culture.
You don't need to take it so fucking seriously, the joke.
I'm being facetiously sarcastic about this.
Not with that tone, you're not. She copy your food? She copy your food? I'm talking to me, bitch. Ooh. The use of the term boy. Oh, never mind. Oh!
Damn.
Waffle fight. Waffle fight. Waffle.
Jesus, this guy's. Whoa, in comes the girlfriend.
Holy shit!
With the steel rod? Jesus, he was nearly out of that there.
Now this is the waffle fight of ages.
Yeah, like, holy fuck. He picks up the steel rod again. Go again.
I've been to IHOPs at night after a bar, but I've never been to Waffle House, and I think I'd come back with some scarf battle if I did. Like I'd have this, you'd have met me for the first time with an eye patch. So what happened to that? Well, it's a long story. It involves Tampa.
All you can say is, I was at a Waffle House after 12.
Oh, Jesus.
You get the fucking security guard down, you just punch him in the vest.
No one thinks in fights like this.
Wait, is that the security guard? Short.
Who got all that shit?
Who got all that? No one's shouting World Star, and I feel very annoyed at that.
Okay, now he's attacking the security guard, he's attacking the girl, and shit
Motherfucker, why are you panning over to me? I'm just eating my 15 meals here. What the hell?
He's just like, I'm just enjoying my food. I don't care.
Bitch, I'm high as fuck right now. I have got the munchies. I don't care if the world is ending outside. I want my eggs.
I'm gonna eat my eggs and call here. No one's gonna know.
I don't fucking care, baby. I could keep talking like him, but I ain't that black.
No, I mean, both of us are aggressively white. This feels wrong.
Yeah, but we're Irish, and the beautiful part of it is, you know what? We should try to think of an Irish equivalent. Is there an Irish equivalent? There is a really bad Irish rap. Have you ever heard that? Like the rap battles out in like.
Oh, are you talking about the Traveller call-out videos?
Yeah, the ones up in Roscommon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, Johnny, I have been fucking talking about you. And you fucking fucking shite. So I'll get fucking come down and I'll take your fucking hole. I'll beat your mother down into the pit. You can take as many people as you fucking want. I will batter the whole of you. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
And he's like, yay big.
Yeah, he's like 5'4" or something.
Bon appétit! Bon appétit!
The dude's just like,
Appetit! It's still going on.
Well, I mean, to him, this is dinner and a show.
It is for me too.
Yeah. At this point, I actually just feel kind of bad with the security guard.
Yeah. He was just doing his job.
This dude's still eating in the corner. Now he's gone. He's fucking gone.
It seems like the guy who's got him in a headlock who's on the ground, like, there's no good way of this ending.
Oh no, this is the dude who's eating in the corner.
So this poor security guard was just dogpiled.
Yeah. And they keep punching him.
You can hear when all the third parties have run away now. The place has gotten so empty so quickly. I would have only to film for the content. For the content. Someone has to be brave enough to take advantage of this.
Someone has to witness this and post it on the internet to the view of macabre.
Dozens of people will watch it. Dozens!
Dozens of people will know who you are. Can you live with that?
Oh no, here comes Whitey to ruin all everyone's fun. Lame. Must have foods in distant Florida. No.
Okay.
Mix Waffle House. Now we're talking, but we're only gonna watch one more because it'll get stale afterwards.
I mean, it's fighting the Waffle House.
Why don't you mind your fucking business?
Oh shit!
Oh, is that fucking shit going down? Jesus. The fight nearly ended before it started because she just stood up and she's like tall.
Bitch, you kneel down and then fall on your back and give me a ladder so I can look at you in the eye.
She's violating my area.
Violating my area. Oh, did you ever see the footage of the woman who was taken into a Walmart security after she was caught robbing and she said it was reparations?
Reparations for fucking what?
She was black.
That dude.
Yeah. And she was trying to prove that she had done nothing wrong and she was owed all of the food that she was stealing. Do not respect my child. Well, I suppose depending on the context, maybe don't disrespect your child, or maybe she's told. I wonder who's what and how. Well, all we know is that a baby's crying right now, so that's good.
Well, I mean, that's always a surefire sign that someone's gonna get into a fight in a minute.
Where the fuck is security?
Who sits down at someone else's table in the first place? Yeah, but what's the context?
She's violating my space. Remove her then. That's security.
Okay, so the person with child was sitting at a table and a lady comes over and sits down.
So is she the one who was sitting and she tried to sit down?
Yeah, where the hell's the security?
I don't think so, because they would have said when the baby comes and sits
to my space. You know, please remove that lady from my space. She violated my area because my child is crying. She needs to mind her business. My child is entitled to cry. And I asked her. I was ignoring a fucking tantrum. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, she came over to try to placate the child who was having a tantrum because she was on her phone. She's implying that she's a bad mom. She's implying that she was butting in someone else's business. As it is, though, technically Blondie is in the wrong because fuck off.
I'd argue both of them are in the wrong here.
Well, she responded in a very aggressive way.
Oh yeah, but I'd still argue that both people, there's no one who's in the actual right here. They're both in degrees of wrong.
Well, she was ignoring a tantrum, and that's what you do.
No, it's not what you do. You don't placate it, but you comfort and you talk them through it. You have to do that.
Only after a certain... I suppose if we have Raisin in the chat, she's a mom. In fact, Mango, if you're in the chat too, watching it after the fact, what would you do?
We'd be interested to know what
do actual moms do in situations like this?
If a child is having a tantrum, what do? Do you placate it? Do you comfort it? Or do you ignore it? which is the right choice here.
This kid better get some help. Better get it now.
Or do you distract them with large amounts of opioids? Just
Clearly opium.
if you give them opioids, get them early. Opios.
Yeah, you clearly get them hooked up.
Part of a type of breakfast.
Part of a healthy breakfast. My breakfast comes straight out of the medicine cabinet.
I don't feel bad anymore. In fact, I don't feel anything.
Except a slight numbness in the side of my face. Yay!
Now they're quiet all day.
Bad parenting 101.
This is my child, not yours, lady. Get the fuck out of here.
I am getting a Karen vibe from the blondie, like, but at the same time.
She's like, I am right because I am hopeless.
Yeah, I know bitches like that. Very, I've had a kid, so I understand.
Okay, it seems the mother. It's a big grey area. There's no one.
I wish we saw a few minutes earlier, like, and see the whole situation from the start. A security camera, maybe. The kid was having a crisis. His dad go, "Oh, why the hell are you doing that with my kid?" I mean,
when a random old lady comes over and sits down, or a random older lady comes over.
Caveat that shit.
Yeah, a random older lady comes over and sits down and starts talking to your kid. You're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing talking to my kid?"
But also, she then said, like, "Oh, now it seems that she's burning more bridges."
She's getting up to leave. The mother is obviously putting her kid around to get him alive. It's almost. The security guard is going like, "You pay for this." And she's like, "Finish." I don't think I would.
That's what we need.
It's Tiger King all over again. Everybody's the bad person.
I never saw the sequel to that.
The first season, interesting. Second season.
I never watched.
Except
What's
the
her
dead
name?
husband came out of the woodwork and was like, "Yeah, I'm not actually dead. I just want to get the fuck away from her." That was pretty funny.
I never saw the one that she put out, the response one.
Or the one where it's like, "I'm being unnecessarily painted as a villain."
Wow. That's the first time I've seen a code 10 actually go down.
Alright, so...
I mean, that was a crappy playlist because we got through, we got through nearly the first one and it was like, nee.
Alright, and Fighting the Family Dollar, it's only an hour and 30. Oh, 30.
Ain't nobody else gonna get served until I get served because I was next in line. And you got a job to do. That's the thing, you got a job to do.
It's in the Constitution.
It's in the Constitution. I get to put everyone else underneath me and talk down to them. Bitch, please.
I have run across people like that in the States. Of any ethnicity, any gender, any pay group, who will just stop everything because they're not getting what they want. And it is a loud, boisterous, depressing thing. The only other place I've seen it wasn't in Dublin, it was in London.
Yeah. Imperialistic countries.
Oddly enough, in that case, I saw it through a Kuwaiti rich boy who was pissed off that he wasn't getting served anymore because he had just spewed over his 300 quid pants and his 500 quid shoes because he was a Kuwaiti and he didn't know how to fucking handle his drinks. So he showed up, he downed 4 or 5 drinks and then all everywhere. Around about now, like, and the night was really young.
Like at 9 o'clock in the evening. Like what the
and up to that point he had been blaring out how his dad was a banker and how he was really important. He was a 20-something money bucks who had no idea how to live life.
These are the same idiots who fucking wreck like 250 million McLarens on the side of the street.
And then make coins about it. You see that the one who did the McLaren when he crashed it, he's now made a coin about it, which was also another rug pull. And he literally called it McLaren. The coin. Yeah.
Okay.
There is no
shame.
But these are the folks that are like. It's because how they were raised. They have no real comprehension of things and how much they're value. But also importantly, these are the guys who end up getting fucking fleeced by like the real scumbags of the earth, like the fucking the sex traffickers and the people who like kidnap people and shit. Because
these are the people who are
because they're so dumb or fall into cults.
Yeah, these are the emotional denizens of the world who've just never really grown up, and so of course they're going to be like easy pickings for any scamster.
I forget who said it, but it's true. A lot of people online peaked and never evolved past 17 years old. Because they just found a nice little leash and they didn't see a need to move past it. But now imagine you're that, but also a millionaire. Yeah.
That's a train wreck waiting to happen.
Right. That's one reason why Andrew Tate's so popular. I liked what Jimmy Carr said in a recent interview about it. He's what a 14-year-old thinks a real man is like.
That's actually a pretty apt description.
Yeah. It's such a childish, infantile idea of what an adult is.
It's like never really being aware enough to. Yeah, that is actually a good word.
I really like Jimmy Carr in that respect. He's a very smart guy. I can always laugh to his jokes. And he comes.
Anybody who's been to a Waffle House already know that they failed in their health inspection. This ain't news. What you gonna tell me? Water is wet. Next, I know they failed their health inspection. I seen the chef in my Waffle House was scrambling the eggs with his fingers. He didn't even have no.
Oh! I hope that's a euphemism.
Yeah, I hope so too. But even then, what kind of euphemism would be scrambling your eggs with the eggs with your fingers?
Threw the eggs on the grill himself and chopped it up with his hands. I was just wondering how he wasn't getting burnt. This man slid his hand under the eggs, threw it on the plate. I know it ain't healthy.
Oh no!
You ever been in a Waffle House? The floor is always sliding. Not the kitchen floor. I'm talking about as soon as you walk in, it's slippery. It got a 1/4 inch of grease on it. I know it's dirty, and I'm still eating it because it's $4.70. Give me my All-Star Special and my hash brown Captain Coke.
It's true. You can compete with the price of just like you go to Weatherspoons. You definitely go for the food, but you go there for the fucking super. I'm going to be drinking there in January.
The breakfast in Weatherspoons is pretty top-notch.
Nice sausages.
First price.
For its price is fantastic, but that's the thing with Weatherspoons. Hell, even the hotel parts of it are usually quite nice until you realise. Oh, I told you this right when I was dating as they know her here, lady. When we went up to the Weatherspoons up there for a few nights, we ended up when we got there, we checked out the room and it was really nicely laid out. Big giant fat TV in the front of it, huge big soft bed, giant bathroom, and then we checked the bed is proper, and I shit you not, there was blood on the pillowcases. And as lady pointed out, the only reason we didn't spot them straight away was because they had been flipped. So the cleaners had come in, saw there was blood on the pillowcase, and then were told, "No, let's flip it. It's fine." So we went downstairs and we told them. And they said, "Oh, give us 10 minutes, and we'll just replace the bedding." And they did.
Okay.
I guess we didn't get any parasites, so that's good.
To be fair, 9 times out of 10, you're lucky that the sheets aren't still warm from the last person in the room.
Oh, the turnaround, depending on when that person leaves, and how slow and how good the actual. Like I've known people who clean hotels. Like the turnaround is super fast because it's meant to be, because a fallow bedroom in a fallow hotel room is costing them money.
Yep.
It's why a little trick in reverse for the common folk: ask when you get into your room, could you have an upgrade? Just ask, can you have an upgrade? And I shit you not, again, lady, we were up there in the pub up there, Dave's old place, the pub we were going to go into earlier tonight, and we were talking to a girl behind the bar. We were going to go up for Paddy's Day to the Glass House up there in Sligo, and she had booked the room, and the girl behind the bar said, "Oh, I went there for a hens. Go and ask them for an upgrade, and there's a good chance they'll just give it to you." And we went in on the day, Paddy's Day. It was bedlam full of people. The whole town was chaos. The pub was the hotel was chaos. We went in, and we just thought, hey, there's probably no chance, but we're going to ask. Nope, right away, no one had booked it. So they just gave it to us.
Too expensive.
Yeah, exactly. At that late stage, maybe someone had booked it prior and then cancelled, then want to rebook it when the prices skyrocketed by 400 quid. So, yeah, we got that really nice hotel room you see in the video. That was solely because we stretched our arm out. But the turnover of even a lovely room like that would be atrocious. Like, they come in, they spray the place down, they ideally change the bedding, and then, boom, round 2, round 3, round 4. And that's for a good hotel.
Also exchange the glasses and cups.
They got to replace that sort of welcome thing of, like, the coffee and tea and such like that.
Yeah. Apparently that's a distinctly British and Irish thing, in every hotel is to have that, because not every hotel has that in the States.
Oh, very few places in the States and Canada, but in Japan some places have that too.
Yeah, but in every hotel in Ireland and England and Britain, you will have coffee, tea, and making utensils to one side, and it's wonderful. It's great.
It's definitely, especially if, let's just say you come in right in off a plane, and you go right into the hotel room. You sit down and go like, oh, for God's sake, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to take my shoes off, take my socks off. Here's a cup of tea. I'm going to flip through the telly on the bed. Fuck it, I'm going to roll over, go to sleep. And that's also what the hotel bar is for. Yeah. You don't have to leave the hotel. Plus, the hotel bar is low-key a great place to hook up if you're 2 people, 2 trains in the night, just passing through, you know. That's why, especially in like, that's why you often get those business people hooking up in like Singapore and shit like that for no other reason than they know each other's language. And they're just right there. Like,
it's because it's convenient.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's fuck.
Go to Waffle
Yeah,
House.
like I'm sleeping here. You're sleeping here. Do you want to just, you know?
Ain't nobody asked you to write no
Maybe more. I just be like, hey, you know, you're having a good vibe. Do you want to just, maybe take it upstairs? You don't have to. We can keep talking here. Whatever. But, I think you're pretty cool.
On one plate.
I don't know what I'd sound like if I was a business person on a business trip.
I'm imagining you in a suit, and it's kind of hilarious.
Put it together. The tables are small.
I just don't think a suit would suit you.
I've won a 800 quid pinstripe before, and no, maybe I look like a Russian mobster or something like that. But that's about it.
Waffle just got a plate on it. They don't never want to bring your food together. Why? One time they gave me half a waffle and gave somebody else on the other restaurant half a waffle. I said, why y'all did that? He said, you're both ordering waffles. We both thought you was a little bit hungry, so we're gonna give you half now and half later. Just bring me my whole waffle at the same time.
What?
One time I said my silverware is dirty, and they brought me a cup of hot water, stuck my silverware in there at the table, and dared me to say something. What I'm gonna do? I said, somebody in a fight.
That's a power move at that point.
That is fuck you. That is restaurantese for fuck you.
Somebody at Waffle House I was at, they got in a fight, got arrested outside, and I sat there and ate my whole waffle. I don't care. I want somebody behind me.
I'm picturing him eating it with one hand. It's not even cooked.
It's like just
he
dough
leaking
through his fingers.
All-star with a little bit of fear in his heart. He don't know if he's gonna go back in, so he got an extra piece of caution in it. I don't care if he sweats a little bit into the grits.
I don't care if my waffle is salty.
Give me my grits. That's why y'all over here getting sick all the time, because y'all eat at them fancy restaurants. Waffle House is like eating a little bit of dirt when you're a kid. Makes you strong.
Waffle House is eating dirt.
Alright, what's it? Woman drinks Taco Bell sauce, invents her own religion.
My life, I had been rejected off of Shark Tank for the 3rd time for an ideal for a chain of adult novelty barns for Christian married couples. It was called Solomon's Boudoir, and it was ahead of its time. But when that happened, it was just like the bottom fell out of my life. And I remember I was down where I would go down to Taco Bell, roll out of bed about 11:30. I'd go down to Taco Bell, and I'd gather up them sauces down there. And I'd take it back to my house. I had me a pair of shears, and I would cut the tops off them sauces. I would drink them sauces, and that was my work for the entire day. And I remember there was a night where I had drank me some sauce. I'd lay down. As I laid down, I seen a vision of the most beautiful man ever was. His eyes was like pure honey sparkles, and he looked straight at me, and I'll never forget this. He looked at me and said, and I looked right back at him, and I said, and at that point, everything changed.
I assume it did. Like, hopefully your sheets, if you were spending nothing but all night drinking Taco Bell sauce. Like,
I wonder how recursive we can get.
Let's see if I can pose it just right.
Yeah.
We'll start something similar. Oh, cool. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what to do. I didn't think this far ahead.
We didn't plan this far ahead.
We
'Cause
didn't
plan this at all.
PS2 deleted animations.
A handful of PS2 games.
Oh,
will
I remember
cower
this.
In fear if you try to delete your save.
Yeah, do you remember
the first
deleting
two
the
PlayStations had this unique memory card screen.
There was a couple that
Every
were
game had a
just
custom
strange.
animated
Like
icon that
something would just.
I remember. Yeah,
and there was something that actually had their own animation.
I remember. I think the driver one broke. Like it was a car that just blew up.
Yeah, it crashed and then exploded and then disappeared. You're like, okay.
I remember the girl from Devil May Cry, and she gets hit in the head and falls down. She's like, ow, 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 ow.
And then shrinks down.
Yeah, into nothing.
Presented your progress, but a bunch of them on the PS2 actually had special
curious to see how
animations
many I
that
missed.
only played if you deleted them. Mr. Mosquito would start crying, the Ape Escape 2 shakes and shields its face, Full Metal Alchemist 2 has the dog put its paws up and surrender, and the Ridge Racer lady rubs her eyes. And that's just a couple examples. Plus, certain games would also have an additional copy
This is up there with
animation
Mufasa
where,
hanging
in
himself
contrast,
with bootleg
little
Lion King
avatars
game
would
with
get
Solomon
excited
John
for you
from. I
to
remember that.
duplicate their files. The Sky
Got
Gunner
the
Bear
fast
thing
ass
jumps for joy, Maximo 2 does one-arm push-ups, and Shinobi breaks into a full sprint. Not every game makes use of it, but devs were able to include 3 animation cycles for their save icon. So it's pretty likely that if you remember the delete one for your...
I do remember the SpongeBob one for the SpongeBob movie game where you just looked at him, he was doing this the entire time. And sort of wiggling left to right just in the main screen while you were scrolling through the different icons.
Wow, they really want you to pay attention to him.
Yeah, he was sort of wiggling backwards and forwards and just like, no.
This is actually. Do you remember the PS2? Like PS2, creepy music, or the creepy noise when it couldn't read the disc, and it would make the really off-putting. You could hear like the.
My PS2 still works, so I can just get it. Yes. We didn't have a fucking memory card in.
So you need to hear it exact. I loved how those cubes represented the save files.
I can't hear shit from you here, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, that was so creepy.
I had that with Primal when I first put Primal in because it was a bit of crap on the disc. How weird is it? I can remember the exact game.
And you can hear like the weird sound. It's like I picture this as some sort of weird limbo of like. No, this is true vaporwave. This is where
it started.
Yeah, well, the vaporwave, go back even further than that. That weird sort of like sketchy noise you'd get when you put a cassette in at night. That wasn't like the static; it was more like.
The fate sort of click.
Do you remember the turtle shell ones that would go from the top?
Yeah. And it made the odd clacking noise as well. Like fucking.
But you see the cubes there? That's all internal memory. I did not know that for years.
For ages I didn't realize it either because I kept my memory so fucking thin because I had multiple memory cards. So I'd pop one out and I'd actually put them in the memory card holder in the box.
A handful of...
Welcome to Smile when you see this.
We discovered alien.
Fredo!
I tell you what, that light bill's gonna be higher than Snoop Dogg on 420. And that's the first thing that came to your mind when you seen it too? We friends now.
I didn't think about the light bill, I just thought about the light pollution.
Yeah, imagine if you're trying to sleep that night. And you're just like...
Yeah. Like, imagine you're living in the house across the road from this and you don't have blackout curtains. Like, we don't have this kind of lighting in Ireland because people find it garish and nasty.
Well, you can
You
get
find it
it
occasionally.
Yeah.
But not to that extent, where the entire house is literally bedazzled like some, I don't know.
Like a bedazzling.
Yeah.
Now, I was looking for like a junkie at work or a junkie getting arrested from a while back, and I found this one from 13 years ago.
So now I gotta pull that well.
Drug addict tries to work for me high on pills. First day.
This is going to go badly.
Yeah.
As he desperately attempts to figure out where the right point what it is.
Just trying to make sure everything works. Okay, so it looks like it starts up around about here. Really kicks off around about there. Did I ever show you Jared Genesis? I'm just looking at this giant bowl. I'm like, did I ever show you Jared Genesis?
Don't think so.
Okay, we'll watch him next. Don't spoil it. Anyone in the chat, don't spoil it.
Can I talk to you outside?
No, you can't.
Dude, it's as obvious as a fucking dog's balls. You got a fucking drug problem.
Dog's balls.
My family does. I'm done
You're on dope balls.
Thinking I'm as stupid as they are, coming to my place of employment, fucked up on drugs. I'll have no part of it. Just please get the fuck out of my shop before you piss me off.
I'm not fucked up on drugs.
Okay, what is it then?
I get painkillers prescribed.
Okay, so it's drugs. Goodbye.
He's not wrong.
Out the door.
Prescription drug is still prescription drug. Still drug.
Yeah, it's why you're not. He's not wrong. Like, what if this? Why you're not allowed to operate heavy machinery or drive?
Clean who can work. You got
True, but you know, like a forklift or something.
Yeah, but a car is.
Also, you're driving a car and a forklift. Yeah.
Car is heavier than
Thinking I'm not stupid. I put in the ad that I'm going to tell what your drug of choice is in meeting you in the first day. As soon as you came and gone, I said, I bet you he's on Vikes or Oxys. Bam, am I right?
Oxys.
What's his prescription? Perks? Okay, so
Percocet.
Sorry, I see where it's going.
He fucking clocked him.
He's good.
I don't take them every day. I take them
listen, do me a favor.
Take them every day. I'm not that much of a junkie. I'm more of a seasonal junkie.
Prescription junkie. It's that simple. I'm done.
But yesterday was fun.
Yesterday was fun because maybe you took one at night and didn't take one in the morning. Look, dude, you're done. It wasn't fun. You don't have the ability. You climb up the ladder like an old man carrying that muffler. It's not going to work, bro. It is what it is. Come on, we're wasting time. My dog's going to start humping you. Chico, come on. Go, bro.
He's got his dog there.
For the drug thing. I can't handle it. I got no use for it. It is what it is. I got a bunch of other names I got to call. Sorry.
Cool.
You know, for me to know that you're doing drugs, it's pretty fucked up. I mean, if you go look in the mirror.
Oh God,
look at the way he fucking walked like.
He looks like a combination of someone who may have a bit of brain damage, and he's trying to pull off like a gangoon.
A suave sort of fucking.
It's pretty fucked up.
But look at him. He just looks like. He looks like, honestly, like an ape that has been shown like a magic trick. And they have no idea how to process it. He's high as...
I mean,
fucking like, what?
Go look in the mirror, dude. You're fucked. You got bags under your eyes, your jaw's loose. You should not even be driving a vehicle. I can't believe you're driving in the rain right now, under the influence.
I'm not driving.
Okay. All right,
I'm standing.
Get your ride. I don't want to see it. I got people to call for jobs.
This is my memory of New Jersey. Junkies and wise guys who ain't got no time for them.
So what are people like me supposed to do?
It's not my problem, bro.
Stop taking fucking
I'm on my
pills.
You don't take your drugs before work.
Or before you're driving anywhere, or before you're doing shit.
Yeah, after everything's done, then you take, if they're prescription, then guess what? You don't take them before work. It's like, oh, well, that's discrimination, and
No,
he has
it's not.
If it is discriminating, that's okay in this case.
He's running a car shop.
Exactly.
Like, you can't have someone come.
It's like
it's not even a car shop. It's a boat shop.
Yeah, like what's he? Imagine if we came in there trying to on our first day and we've had a few drinks on us. Like, of course he tells us to fuck off.
Yeah, like this is. No.
I grew up on government cheese and peanut butter.
Government cheese and peanut butter, baby!
And I got off my ass and made a life for myself. I don't want to hear any from. I got a brother that sticks needles in his arm. You know what? Everybody should just go off and fucking die.
This is a long time before the big moment, but I want to hear this guy's life story.
It's not my problem.
I worked the coal mine for 20 years.
I'm here to run my business and feed my
Got involved in monkey knife fights and I often lost. They call me Swiss Cheese McGee.
Is addicted to drugs because it's condoned and it's a problem you have in my back. Bullshit. Fuck everybody. 1 out of 100 people have back problems, need drugs. That's it. Acupuncture, massage.
Okay, that one's not
bullshit.
true.
That's
Yeah, but
It's a
like,
waste of
you
time.
don't.
8 out of 10 require drugs for severe
Chico,
back issues.
look,
Like, let's be fair about
I
it.
can't help you. I can't help you.
You're fucking crippled with that.
No,
with
I
back
am a
issues.
great person. That's why I don't deal with junkies. It's that simple. My brother's a fucking heroin addict. I don't deal with him. I haven't talked to him in 5 years.
Not a junkie, bro.
Dude,
I just show up here on my first day of work completely high as fuck. I'm not a real junkie.
heard it all.
And she's like, yeah, I don't
I'm
like
getting
working
out of here before shit goes down.
No, it looks like she's starting. This is the start of her day.
With that blank stare in your face like deer in headlights with
Yeah, but she doesn't
dilated
want to be in the
pupils,
office.
and you should not even be functioning today. You should be in bed sleeping it off. The
Yes.
pills are killing you. It's a shame. You probably
I think he'd
should've
have
did
had more
something. Now you're
respect if he
taking that
said,
road.
listen, man, I'm not going to walk in here high as a kite.
What
I'm 30.
he should have done is walked straight to the office and said, look, I'm too high for this. Do you mind if I just take the day off and then come in sober later on today?
I'd prefer it if you said it on the phone and no, you're not coming back. At least then, you know, it wouldn't be less angry. It would be less sort of like, here's a life lesson for you, Sonny Jim.
Yeah, and here's me giving you a
It's an
tirade for
addictive
the
drug.
next 2.5
Get
hours.
over. Look, I gotta call the next guy.
Call the next guy.
I'm sorry I don't have the remorse, bro. I'm sorry I don't have
The
it.
remorse.
I watched my brother take down his family. She says, like, I don't think so. He's on drugs. If he's living in Hempstead, he's 31 years old, he's on drugs. Sure enough, my wife is always right, and now I gotta fucking own up to her being right, and I hate that. So with that said, maybe this should tell you something.
Damn.
Maybe
This
you
guy
should
is
look at Steve being a
aggressively
better
New
person,
Jersey.
Go home and
Yeah.
look at the mirror what your face looks like, and look at you trying to be a better person. Fuck the perks. Get a massage. Get some acupuncture. Do your stretches.
Get a
You know
massage
what
and
I
get
got. My back is
acupuncture.
fucked up.
I don't know.
I wear orthotics and I got a fucked up ankle. I got a leg brace up there I'm supposed to wear. I don't eat painkillers. You know why? They dull the pain. You use the muscle. You make it worse. Painkillers.
Okay, this is bullshit logic.
Like, no.
I respect the hustle he's given this guy, but he's given him, yeah.
Look at this. So easy. I'm not having it. I'm sorry. Look at yourself. Maybe this will be a lesson well learned. It's that simple.
Well, you have much fucking great.
What? Fuck you, asshole.
Okay, never mind.
I have no idea this is the first time I ever watched this forehead.
It's the empty office now?
You can hear them in the background having...
Tiff.
What's a tiff?
No, it's small one.
I know.
Go! Yeah, I'm alright.
Cocksucker.
My life's on his hands, so he's gonna go commit suicide now and blame me for him being a drug addict.
That's why he put the camera on in the first place, because he knew this guy was going to be like a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Also, right at the end there, the guy tried to say, I'm going to go and kill myself. How many relationships continue because, oh, if you leave, I'm going to kill myself?
My first abusive relationship.
Yeah. And...
We all have got one relationship like that.
I do.
I do too. You think I don't? We all have
You
one.
just said you did!
Alright, you know.
You really have to modulate your tones!
Yeah, that's true. I'm bad at tone.
What meme do you think this is?
That's epic. It's the epic gopher.
Yeah. The best one I ever saw was they gave him a Clouseau mustache. Someone in this room is a murderer.
That works perfectly.
Why is Grum showing up here? I don't want to see him as a positive. Fuck off. This guy's pathetic. Boop, boop. I forgot. This is one reason I'm actually phasing out this.
Old internet?
No.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah, X has to go.
It's why I'm on Blue Sky.
It's why everyone's moving over to Blue Sky. Even the people who avoided X and just stayed on Facebook are hitting Blue Sky at this point.
Me explaining how it's actually really
Facebook's
awesome that
still
fire
really
burns in the
toxic,
visible
never
light
changed.
spectrum, because otherwise we'd be unless you're a tech at NASA back in the day when one time some hydrogen, A, escaped in a particular building, and B, caught on fire. This was extremely difficult because hydrogen does not burn on the visible spectrum that humans evolved to see and flee. Rather, it technically does, but it's so pale that in practice nobody could even see it. Also, pure hydrogen burns without any smoke and with so little ambient heat that you can't even really sense it until you walk into it. So, per the law, for a few days all the techs in that building just walked around brandishing brooms in front of them like lancers. If your broom lit on fire, congratulations, you've located more burning hydrogen. Do not proceed. Oh my god, it's real, and it was literally called the broom method. Holy shit. In the Apollo days, detecting a flame from one of those leaks was accomplished by using the broom method, whereby workers would take a broom and walk around with the head stretched out in front of them. If the head began to burn, there was a leak. Later, during the launches of the 1980s and 90s, they used ultraviolet sensors. Me explaining how it's
Boo!
actually...
Bring back the brooms.
Yeah, we just want more burning brooms.
I love the idea of an intern on his first day. So you passed the induction course out of 500 candidates. You were the only one who got it. Your test scores in college have been fantastic. Fantastic. What's my first thing I have to do? Take this broom and go into that room over there.
Hold it in front of you, head first, as far away from you as you
can.
Far
as you can. You just see this short stack, and then just give her a bigger broom.
Yeah. And just walk around the room, but wherever you walk, make sure the broom goes there first. And if it catches fire, don't go there.
Tell us if it's fire, and if it gets past the red line down the paper, tell us that it's past the red line. We'll close the door, and I mean something else. Something else will happen.
To be fair, to put out a hydrogen fire, I can't remember how you do that actually. Shit. I used to know how to put out a hydrogen fire. I can't remember what it is now.
I think I have hit my wall for being on camera, and I would like to spend the rest of the day chillaxing. So I am going to wrap it up here, folks. Thank you all so much who showed up. I hope you had fun there. Feel good?
Bit of crack.
We're going to go and watch shit, and I'm going to go to bed in a little while because I am feeling on the grog. I'm not even that drunk, but what I feel is just tired.
It's probably a healthy sensation.
It is. I feel like I want to enter my cocoon phase. But before we go, as this is a stream, I should think about looking at least one ordinary sausage.
Alright, on that note, I'm going to quickly run off and get a glass of water.
Nah, hold on. We'll just wrap it up then.
No. It's just, if you wanted to, while you looked up the video, I was just going to get a glass of water and run back.
No, it's good.
Alright.
I'm good. Bye.
I don't want to break the culture of your stream.